Another day, another reminder of why India is no country for women. A 23-year-old rape survivor in Unnao in Uttar Pradesh was set on fire by two men who were accused of raping her in March this year. She was on her way to court to fight her rape case along with her parents. Before you say things like why was she alone, who was she going with, and women must not go out after dark, etc. She was taken outside her village into the fields and had petrol poured on her before being set on fire. When the police found her, she was severely burnt and the 5 men had run away. She is now admitted to a Lucknow hospital where her condition is said to be grave since she has suffered 90% burn injuries. The men have been arrested. But how did these men, including the 2 men who raped her, have access to her? The woman actually did everything we expect a rape survivor to do. She had filed an FIR in March accusing these 2 men of raping and filming her. The police had managed to arrest 1 man, but the other was absconding. Last week, the arrested accused got bail. And the woman who went to the system for justice, followed due process, was left vulnerable. Why wasn't she given police protection? Especially when it was clear that the accused belonged to an influential family and her life could be in danger. Because we don't have laws like that. Despite recommendations from the Law Commission of India and the Supreme Court, the reforms in rape law in 2013 don't have acts on victim and witness protection. Delhi, though, does. A witness protection scheme was introduced in Delhi in 2015. The Delhi State Legal Services Authority can provide police protection, police patrolling, even relocation in a case after they evaluate threat. And most cases, as has been found since 2015, are of rape, child abuse and acid attack. So clearly there is a need for a system like this to be nationwide. But if you're a woman who lives outside Delhi, in Unnao in Uttar Pradesh for example, the law can't help you. For everywhere else, rape survivors have to ask courts for protection. Another thing on a checklist for a rape survivor in India. Apart from convincing the world to believe them, of course, by proving that they weren't wearing anything wrong, saying anything wrong, did nothing wrong, aren't lying, and indeed did get raped. This news from Unnao comes days after the rape and murder of the Hyderabad vet. So everyone's solution to rape in India is back in the news. The death penalty. But death penalty for rape can make things worse. In fact, it's probably a factor which led to the woman in Unnao being burnt alive. When there is death penalty for rape, it puts rape survivors at greater risk. The accused now have incentive to ensure that the rape survivor doesn't report. So they kill her or leave her severely injured. What is really needed is for existing laws to be more supportive of rape survivors, like offering them protection. And for all rape cases to be heard with efficiency, not just the cases in fast-track courts and not just the cases that get media attention. We owe it to the Hyderabad vet who was raped and murdered. We owe this much to the thousands of women in India who report rape. And we owe it to the Unnao woman who right now is fighting for her life